let's get an exclusive on Exide. You just looking at those flashes coming on your screens. They're looking at increasing product prices. Yatin joins us in more details. He's been tracking the company and getting us these details. Yatin, what are you hearing about this price hike and why is it being done?
Well, Tanveer, I had a word with the management of Exide Industries, and they have confirmed that they have increased all the product prices of the various batteries in various categories at 2.5%. Now, this price hike will be effective from June the 1st. So this will take a couple of weeks as and when the prices have been increased at the dealer level. So June 1st is the date wherein this price hike will be effective from. And what we gather from the management itself is that because of the weakness in the rupee that we have seen, and most of the auto raw materials have been imported from various countries. So lead is a key raw material for Exide Industries in terms of battery, and those prices have been increasing because of the rupee weakness, and that is why they have undertaken this 2.5% price increase. Do remember, Exide had earlier cut the prices of products by 5%, and after that 5% product price cut, this is the first time they have hiked the prices to pass on the rising commodity cost to customers.
What kind of earnings and margin impact do you see on account of this, Yatin?
Well, Tanveer, I spoke to a couple of analysts, and we had this Nomura note which had come out earlier, which said that because of the 5% price cut we saw, there would be earnings impact of 6.5% and a margin impact of 50 basis points. And out of that 5% price cut that they had taken earlier on, now this 2.5% price increase would mean that this would improve their earnings for FY13 by 3.5%, and that this price hike would improve the margins by 25 basis points. So it's a positive for Exide Industries. Possibly 3.5% earnings improvement is what most of the analysts are talking about. And we have been seeing most of the auto ancillaries reeling under pressure because of the demand and cost pressures. But now this price hike comes to a surprise for most of the analysts, because this shows that the company has the ability to pass on the price hike in this weak demand environment as such.
Yes, and very quickly, they had taken a couple of price cuts, if I'm not wrong, and the price cuts that were taken were higher than 2.5%. Is this the only price hike, or could there be more in the offing? Any inkling on that?
See, I spoke with the management, and they had clearly indicated if the weakness in the rupee continues and the raw material cost for the company goes up, they will be forced to take price hikes, because to a certain extent they cannot, keep on taking hits on the margins. And given the fact that they had cut the product prices by 5% in the last quarter or so, 2.5% price increase means, still there was a price cut of 2.5% which is still left. So if going forward the commodity price increase and the input cost increase, Exide as a company would surely look at increasing the prices, given the fact that they control 60 to 70% of the market share in India for the passenger vehicles and the automobile industry. Being the market leader, it is very easy for them to pass on such price hikes.